Can your king pass through attacked squares when castling in chess? Imagine a king trying to sneak behind a wall of pawns to safety. You might wonder, can the king just walk through squares that are under attack? Well, in chess, the rules are quite clear about this. When you decide to castle, the king cannot pass through or land on any square that is under attack by an enemy piece. That means if the square the king moves across or to is threatened, castling is not allowed. For example, if you want a castle on the king's side, moving the king from e1 to g1, the squares f1 and g1 must be safe. If either of those squares is attacked by a bishop, rook, queen, or any other piece, then castling is off. The same rule applies for queenside castling, where the king moves from e1 to c1, and the squares d1 and c1 must be free of attack. The only exception is the rook involved in castling. The rook can pass through or even land on attacked squares without breaking the rules. The rule only concerns the king's path. Also, remember, neither the king nor the rook can have moved earlier in the game for castling to be legal. Plus, there must be no pieces between the king and the rook. So, if you want a castle, you need to check that the path is clear, the king is not in check before castling, and all the squares the king moves through are safe. This rule is in place to keep the king protected during castling, since the move is meant to tuck the king behind a shield of pawns and pieces. Allowing the king to pass through attacked squares would put it in danger right away, which is why the rules say no. To sum it up, the king cannot pass through or land on any attacked square when castling, but the rook's path or position under attack does not stop the move. These rules are the same across all official chess games to keep the game fair and safe for the king.